record. All right, so I should be recording. There is that. And I should have sat down. Two screens, no. Desktop with Elgato, but why am I so far off? Let's fix that a little bit. Hmm. Bring you up so you can see that and that. Okay. So, looks like I can do this. Bitrate is terrible. Do I have a thing up? Well, I should probably do that over here. Just to see how bad it is. It's sending enough. I don't know why it's doing what it's doing. Viewer shows once, that's good. No chat. Click that, raid channel, manage goals, frame it together. Is there more quick actions? Yeah, okay. Cool. I don't know what's up with that. CPU, no dropped frames. Hopefully this sounds okay. I'm using the audio off the GoPro Studio. Yeah, so in the middle of writing a sermon for the week. I don't think I have a. I should probably. Let me look on this one just because I don't remember if I have a. Do I get a. I do not. Hmm. Okay. So. I don't remember writing that. I must have. What about Christmas morning? So this is the text for the day, which is highlighted. You guys can see all that stuff. Grab this. Bring it way down. Insert header triple. So this is always going to be the date, which Sunday's date will be the 6th. 6. $25. Tab, nope, not that. And then this will be text. $14. So put that on there for now. And then I need a page number, bottom of the page, in the middle, always in the middle. So today's Wednesday, the 2nd, and I get a nice injection. Inclusion. The yeah, I don't know what happened to my template, so that's a problem, but that is all right. Wishing I could play music, but I can't because I don't have my headphones. Actually, what does that one? Oh, that's a good beginning, not a good ending. That's right. That's right. Um, comprehension, comprehension, comprehension. Copy this. Put this here, paste that in there. This is and 7. Do this. So need to do this. Need to do this. Oh, all right. And I'm not setting up multiple cameras. It's just too much work for me to do right now. See, and now that's fine. Um, did my camera freeze? Or did my stream freeze? I think my stream froze. It's hard to say. Don't know. Bitrate's good. All that's good. Um, it's sending and receiving enough data, which is good. Because you guys aren't seeing that. Um, Holy cow. Yeah, they haven't plowed the street yet. It's snowing like crazy. I don't remember what that was for last night. Made a payment, don't care, don't care. Don't care, don't care, don't care. Did I have a single use code for it last night? I don't remember. I might have it for something. I just don't remember what it was. This can go away. This can go away. I don't have time for that right now. Okay. It's bothering me that I can't tell if I'm live or not. And it's also bugging me that every time. Oh, it keeps doing that. Okay. So, I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of Twitch right now. And because I'm looking at what I'm recording and what is being put up, and it's fine. But I'll sit and watch chat. Maybe I'll bump this like that. There we go. So as I keep working, so technically, I don't think. Uh, I knew what in the world I was doing. So I think the biggest thing is righteousness. It's horizontal versus vertical. Is what I'm taking out of this. Oops. I mean, 7 through 14. There's 15. Okay. So I'm going to do this as a red underline for right now. What's right? Not a huge fan of it. Righteousness meaning and definition. Oh. I don't think I did that right. But I think I know where I'm going with it. I think. Check the work email. Okay. I do not care. So, what kittens run? I can't run kittens, can I? This is where an extra screen would be helpful, but I don't have time for another screen or another. Whoop. Note to self: cannot put coffee cup right there where I normally put it. I can't put you on top of the computer screen like I normally would because of that. What do I want for an introduction? What do I want for my points? That might be another good thing to think about. And I'm not in the church office, I'm in my home office. Celebrating a snow day. So if I had a law, what's my law point? One. I don't know how to get that. And I don't know how to do 7 points. And I should actually save this. I'm going to save this into this. What was this? This is verse 4B214. focus on righteousness. um, I don't have YAG pulled up, do I? Well, January, February, March. Where's April 6th? April 6th, and then Isaiah. Um, so Luke 20. Don't I start at 14? Then the vineyard center, which I do have son, my beloved son. So it should actually be 13. This is the air. Let us kill him so that the inheritance may be ours. Threw him into the. Killed him. He comes to destroy the tenants and gives. Verse 16. In verse 17. Hey, look, I misspelled vertical. And no one caught it. Oh, that sucks. There's not an easy way to print that, is there? All right, so I'm going to focus on that, Luke. Grab that, grab that. Alrighty. So I think I think that's gonna be gospel 2. Well, gospel 3. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So yeah, you get to sit and see what writing with me looks like on an average day. So its intro will be in the world. Because if I was going to sit down and do the trouble and the text, so trouble in the text is the unrighteousness in the world because of the worldly standards. So it's kind of that. And so there's the trouble in the text, trouble in the world. It's kind of that same thing. They kind of feed back and forth, I think. And then if I was going to sit down and say trouble in the world, I think it's a lot of the same things. It's the unrighteousness. So Paul's unrighteousness. So our unrighteousness is in the intro. So Paul's unrighteousness, Paul's righteousness. Um, our righteousness. Okay. Is this what I want to do? Do I want to focus? I don't want to sit and say, hmm. The more I think about it, the more I'm questioning what I want to do. Because I could sit and I could focus on our unrighteousness first. Or do I want to say it and call out Paul? That is the hard part. Because no matter what I do, someone's always going to be complaining. And I don't know what to do with this. How do I get that intro? How do I build that hook? And the thing is every church is different enough, and the ones that I'm at, they're not the surfer communities. If it was the surfer communities, I could sit and make a good joke. But I'm not. All right, so that's working. This is working. Righteousness. Uh, plow truck. Oh, that's gonna hurt. That. Oh, that's gonna hurt. I don't. Oof. I really hope that the plow comes today. I should probably sit and watch what the weather's gonna be like. Just watch the guy go past, and that it's if you're in the upper Midwest or kind of western Minnesota, um, it's hard. What we call heart attack snow, and it's just this heavy, dense snow, and it's gonna melt in a couple days. But it's oof. But it's this heavy stuff, and I'm looking at the radar, and I can tell you, it's not a good mix. Right now, but it's just this super heavy, super dense snow, and it's also 32 degrees. So it's 34 degrees now. So it's just above freezing. So it's starting to melt, but it's not this nice fluffy snow that you like. It's this hard packed snow, and so we always call it heart attack snow. And it's supposed to snow until like 6 a.m. But if I have to sit and chisel my way out in the morning, that could be problematic because we're supposed to get a foot. So hopefully, what I'm hoping for is that the plows come through tonight for where I live. So what's nice is I don't have to pay for it. What's nice is you guys can't see out either. I didn't realize that it would blow the picture out that much. Um, but yeah, and then it's supposed to be warm, warm, warm. Melt a lot Friday, melt a lot Saturday, melt a lot Sunday. Be cold on Monday, which doesn't matter to me because I don't have to go anywhere. Oh, wait, I do, don't I? Or don't I? I don't remember. Um, and then it's supposed to be 60 by the 10th. So in 8 days, it's going to be 50s and 60s next week. So the snow will not stick around, but it's kind of stuck in this like pattern where it's just looping around us and it's just killing it. But I bet you that snowbank's 2.5, 3 feet tall out there. And there's no way that I could get through it with my truck, at least safely. Um, so I'm hoping that the snowplow guys plow me out today. I haven't checked to see about closings or e-learning days yet either. Whoops, wrong one. Um, more schools are closing. More schools are closing. No after hours, closing at 12. No after school activities. Um, so they've reset for the day. Um, but yeah, I'll sit and worry about that tomorrow. I'm hoping I don't have to shovel out tonight. Especially with that snow. I want a car to go the other way. I want to see how bad these snow piles are. Because I'm up and looking at a weird angle. Doing that. But let's see if shouldn't have opened it. Oh well. So da, 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 da. I can hear. I think it's the plow going the other way. I'm gonna sit and watch. Yeah, it's about top of that back moldboard, which is like 2 foot tall. So if I do want to go out anywhere or need to get out, it's going to be a pain in the butt. So I hope that they come out and plow somewhat soon. Um, it's going to be a time, but hopefully it's today. Oh, this is like the least favorite part of this internship. They coming back? Or is it a second plow? Oh, they're spreading sand. Which is fine. It's gonna freeze tonight. I want to highlight that, and you'll see why. You'll see why. I might just sit and do this. So Yeah, I'm really hoping I don't have to go out and shovel snow tonight. Um, is it a fancy print button on this? There is. Because I don't want it as 2 pages. I just want it as that. Da, 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 da. That's whatever. It's gonna get loud. I'm sorry. My printer's a little bit loud. Thought it was one of the smelly markers from Crayola. It's not. Or does it help that I'm using these markers as highlighters when they're really not supposed to be? They're supposed to be markers. All right. So layout one's getting updated. Doing that. Oh, push play. Let you guys update. Wish I knew how everything was going on that side. Oh, you can't. Okay. That's all right. That is okay. I'm only dropping a handful of frames, though. That's good. Less than 1% of frames are being dropped. Grab the purple. How do I open this? How do I open and ask a difficult question of what makes us righteous? Hey, look, my chair went up because it's broken again. Whoops. Not a highlighter. Definitely not a highlighter. At least not the purple one. Actually, you know what? This, I think, fits better. I don't know how to open this. Open this. We might just have to add that reading and read the extra 3. Anyone else thinks he has reason to flush. I have more. Not really liking the backlight, but that's all right. I can deal with that another day. I hate not having music going. It's really kind of an annoying thing. Speaking of things in the background, well, take the so ringtone up, media down. I'm gonna try and get this thing down in like 4 hours. 4 hours of writing should be enough, but that's all right. Let's do this. Next. Ah, crud. I forgot to copy that text. That's all right. Get it here in a second. Once I know everything is uploading okay. So even though I'm live streaming on Twitch, this will get re-uploaded on probably Facebook and YouTube in a year. So yeah, so it's 2nd of April 2025. And oh, something going wrong here. I'm sending 7 to 12 bits. I don't know why it's having issues. And dropping some frames. What the hell? GPU's doing fine temp wise. What's Cupid saying? Come on. Oh, I always hate when it has to sit and update. Um, yeah, continue with the current one. Just want to make sure. I don't think there's anything that you guys can't see on the hardware monitor. I think it's all common knowledge at this point. Yeah, CPU's doing good. I mean, 40 degrees Celsius is nothing. It's what, 120? Yeah, I'm running a right. Yeah, so you can see what it is. I'm using an Asus tough board. Everything looks within value. My 5 volts 5 volt, and my 3 volt 3.3 is 3.3 volt, and then my 12 is 12 volt. CPU, main board. I mean, 40, 41 degrees, nothing. What's this thing? But it's holding steady, whatever it is. And it's not hot. It's not blowing out really hot air. It's warm, but it's not hot. Um, Assemblies, so that's fine. That's fine. Yeah, so 30 degrees Celsius, 90 degrees for the hard drive, which is fine. 40 degrees for the SSD, which is on that. It's doing good. I don't know what that is, but nothing crazy. You know, the hot spot on the graphics card is only 50 degrees Celsius, so not too bad. Fans are running. GPU's pulling some power, but nothing major. That 8-pin or 12 volt, and then the 8-pin. Whoopsie. Crud. What's this? Great, another meeting that I didn't want to go to. I'm just sitting trying to read all of my emails that have come through. All right, I will sit. Advanced menu setting. What's weird is when I look at my bit rate, I still have like 6,000 kilobits. So what do I have this thing outputting at? That might be the question. So I'm literally streaming as fast as I can on that, which makes no sense. Recording video. So I'm streaming on automatic. So I don't know why it's causing an issue. This is also why I shouldn't be streaming this. I should just be working nonstop right now. But it's also trying to figure out what to do. So, yeah, it's kind of an interesting predicament. Oh, train's coming. So, yeah, I don't know what's going on. My reads, my writes, all of that stuff is good. It's late today. It's a minute late. So, yeah, I wish I knew what this TPN5 was, but I'm not going to worry about it too much right now. I got to figure out the writing side of it. Whoop. How do I introduce this? How do I get that hook into it? Not sure. Some days I have a really nice introduction. Some days I got nothing. Whoops. And the video uploaded that I was waiting on. Just in time. Okay. I go back, go here, grab. Uh, Copy that. Waiting for this one to post now. Really, that's why I'm having some issues. Is it doesn't like me posting the on from my phone onto that. Yep, it just popped the thingy. So no, it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, I'm at 6,000 kilobytes per second. How do I account settings? Connections? I don't have Steam. I do have a TikTok, just not for this one. Twitter sucks. Ubisoft, yeah, whatever. Show. Connect preferences. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Not what I'm looking for. Whoops. Create your dashboard. Manage stream. There we go. Back to managing stream. And I'll go to the two YouTubes and upload those since I can. The business stuff would be so much easier if I knew what I was doing. Grab that, grab that. Do this, paste it. Go down. Location. Minnesota. And we'll hit the upload on the one for the short. And that's something that I should sit down and think about. Oh, I was going to look something up while that's uploading. Um, All right. I've been going for an hour. I just don't care. Um, absolutely cannot stand the project. I just have no will to do it. Like this is this is me sitting here telling the truth. I'm already through a cup of coffee. Um, and it's just not wanting to do it. This is like the least favorite part of the day is, and I think part of the hardest part of the week is after I pick music, it's usually writing the sermons um, for a church, and it's for me, it's like the hardest part, and it's just this time of year. It's like okay, it's snowing all day. I don't have to be in my office, but we also don't have a way. Like, there's no work to do. All I have to do is write the sermon for Sunday. It's Wednesday, and it's hard to stay motivated. It's hard to stay motivated and want to work and want to get everything done. And there's like I want to race through it, but at the same time, like I don't want to just plagiarize someone else's work. So trying to figure out like how much can I use of theirs and yet still have it be my own. You know, it'd be easy to sit down and read someone else's sermon. It's another thing to sit, make it my own, make it fit the people that are at my church to hear interpretation. So trying to figure that out as well is kind of it's an interesting thing, and it's a tough thing to manage where I know the people, but yet I don't know the people. And there's some people that are going to complain no matter what I do. I'm also in Minnesota, so that like good sermon on as people walk by on Sunday, that's not always really a good sermon. It's just them being nice or kind of backhanded with a compliment, and I know that it's great fun. Yeah, if you're from the South and you ever hear someone say bless, or you're in the South and you hear someone say bless your heart, it's not a compliment, it's an insult. They're just saying it in a really nice way. Same with like nice sermon or whatever. It can be taken as, you might think it's a someone actually liking your sermon and stuff, and in reality, they're singing saying, "Good try." So, now I'm out of coffee now. I'm kind of wondering, like, could I go make another coffee? But I know how slow I am, and just that motivation's just not here right now. Whoop. I think I'm doing this right. Hold on 1 second. There we go. Uh, bum. Okay. I need a coffee. I will be. All right. Hopefully everyone can see that. Whoop, cough cup. Alrighty. Getting a few drinks while I'm sitting here. That was well. Don't save it. Okay. Hopefully I don't go through everything I just grabbed before being done with it. I don't remember when I bought these, and they're kind of stale. We'll still eat them. And if you're wondering, I try and get about 1,500, 2,000 words per thing, per sermon. Oh, I'll try to another Kleenex at my office tomorrow. Um, that's all right. That is all right. And for anyone wondering, the Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, the blackberry kind of sucks. I would not recommend it, but I bought it, so I'm going to drink it. And then as I was making this last cup of coffee, it said D scale, and I was like, now we got to do that. So I'll do that later today. Maybe. I don't know. It's kind of a giant pain in the ass to D scale my Keurig, and I don't like it. Oh, don't care, don't care, don't care. Switch account, go to the professional account, upload a short. Next. And if you're wondering why I use my pinky, I don't know. It's just the clean finger. Location. What's that? Upload the short. Fight with the computer because it doesn't want to work. Can I drop the? Oh, it's still huge like that. It doesn't. Oh, doesn't do what I want it to do. Switch. Okay. That's all right. That's okay. We still love it. Not really. So, and if you're following along with the sermon, um, where was it? I'm just gonna highlight that. Um, but yeah. the Skubala that they talk about, he's literally calling himself, Paul is calling himself a human piece of shit. For anyone kind of wondering. Um, yeah. Fun times, right? Nothing quite says you didn't expect that today? Like Paul calling himself a human piece of shit. Or human shit or excrement. But it's what he said. So yeah. Okay, so that's just uploaded analytics. Seriously? Something I posted 5 years ago still gets more views than something I posted yesterday? Ah, that makes sense. No, it doesn't. But that's all right. I'm just glad to be getting some watch time every day. Um, but yeah, no, I don't want to sit and write this sermon. Um, and it's not even that it's that bad to write them. It's just when you don't want to do it, and yet you have to because I want to get this thing turned in and ready tomorrow. What's this thing? That's 3 year. Um, how am I going to open this though? Like, every time I hear a car go by, I hope it's the plow guy. Nope, not the plow guy. Know who it was? Not the plow guy. And I'm sorry if I blow your eardrums out. I don't have a way to control the audio on this. Super great. Hopefully, I can get my normal microphone back sometime and I can sit down and get that to work. Unfortunately, right now, I'm stuck with the camera audio. So you hear every time I hit the table. Hopefully, that filters out and gets filtered out. But I know sometimes it won't. So we'll sit, we'll make do with what we have. Love on it either way. So I can tell I'm bored and just don't want to do this because I'm hungry. And I just had a snack and I ate at 1, so that was like 3, 4 hours ago. So now it's just me being bored and not wanting to do the work and not wanting to sit and do kind of this side of it, which is fine. It just sucks. It sucks in that same way. So and if you ever see me like looking down, I've got note sheets that I'm taking notes on. Um, half size printer paper, which I think is like the best size to take notes on. Personally, I know some people disagree, but for me, I think that is just it's a great size. So it's for me, it's just a great size. It's a great way to take notes, makes them short, concise, gives enough area. Um, but yeah, it's kind of that. We don't even come in until 7. Hmm. What's another word for rim mounts? That's how do I want to make this loop too? Or how do we want to make it? So it's either you make a loop, um, and which is great. Some people are great at it. Some people spend way too much time on it. They just don't work at it. And then there's me, who I'd rather sit and just free type it. Um, yeah, I don't know. Wish I knew. Wish I was better at this. Okay. So my phone is officially fully charged. Yeah, there's a lot of time, for me at least, to sit down and be like, what I should be working, and that's something that I know I should be doing. But I just don't want to do it. So I think I brought this to the bottom. Now I got to bring it back up. So calling out the horizontal. Oh, not that one. That one. I kind of want to use. So I want to use this Al Bundy reference. I don't know if enough people would get it, but yet I think that it would be a fun one to do. Problem is, I don't know if I'm allowed to. I think that I don't know. I do not know what to do. Could sit and share some of the stories that I have. Maybe not. I don't know. How do I show the unrighteousness that we have as that? Um, should I sit and tell the National Youth Gathering story that I have? And from my youth. I mean, I don't know if it's church appropriate, but I think it'd be an interesting and a fun point of reference for everyone to kind of see like I'm human first. But I don't know if it's necessarily church appropriate. Um Maybe I'll share it just as a fun story to tell and kind of show like I'm human first, and yet we shouldn't revel in the things that we do revel in. Like we high five ourselves on things that we shouldn't high five ourselves. We show our unrighteousness through our own earthly glory. I think that's what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna sit down and do that. Huh. I kind of wonder, like the problem is this year I'm not a youth at the gathering, I'm an adult at the gathering. Um so maybe that's gonna be like the way that I kind of look at it is it's that warning that we give to youth to to not follow in our footsteps and instead to be better than what we are. I think that's how I'm gonna word it. Like, because I think I shouldn't think it's funny, but yet I do. And as I'm sitting and talking off to the side of the camera, I can actually see the left right camera like stuff working. Um, but I think that's how this is going to go. I keep seeing the same truck driving around. So I also couldn't get my normal breakfast or lunch today because of the snow. The place that I normally get it shut down, which is okay. Like it saved me money. Um, Made a hot ham and cheese. I haven't had hot ham and cheese in a while. Tasted really good. I got to figure out what to have for dinner yet. Um, Not really sure what I'm going to do. My Thursday went all to hell. So normally I don't have a busy Thursday. Tomorrow I've got a busy Thursday and I'll have a busy Friday too. I think I'm going to do the I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna sit down, type out a couple of paragraphs on that. Is that a plow coming by or just a really loud vehicle? Oh man, it was a plow. That sucked. Yeah, we had a really easy winter, and now we're kind of getting our comeuppance for that. But that is okay. I figured out the introduction. Check the roads quick, see what they look like. Oof. Um, so I'll find where I am between blue and purple. So partially covered to completely covered. So the freeway looks good. And 29 doesn't look too bad. Did that guy pass a plow? What a moron. If he's that far north, it must be the wish I knew what direction they were heading. Looks like he's going north. What's this one looking like? Whoop, whoop. So I just saw the guy that does the plowing up here, but I don't know if he's actually going to plow or not because he just drove by. Um, but my house does have two driveways. So there's the house side and then there's the other side, um, which is kind of interesting. So I just heard him drop a bucket. Let me go check and see. Yeah. So as I said, so I've got a couple windows open. Um, so my back window, which you guys can't see right now, I can see where the bus garage is, and I'm literally watching this guy backs up, puts the plow down, goes for it. You can just see him hit that snow, and you see him. He's probably doing maybe five, but you see him drop down to maybe one. Um, so you can definitely tell that like the operators are not liking this. The snowplow teams are not liking this. Um, if I could show you, I would. Unfortunately, I think that would give out too much information as to where I live currently. It will change, I think, here in a few months, but that is a thing. But yeah, so even the guy in the skid steer, he got two rows done, and you can definitely tell that it's hurting to. He's not looking forward to plowing this out. So we've been snowing 26 hours now, and it's probably been sticking for maybe 12, more than that, about 24 hours. And it's not well, it is a lot of snow. It's about a foot of snow, but it's um, it's just this heavy wetness that people hate. We call it heart attack snow, as I've said. I always forget that the company that does our snow plowing where I live is also they have like five accounts. Um, and and so they've got a skid steer and a truck here, and it's you can tell it's heavy. Both of them are pushing as hard as they can, but I can tell that they're not even hitting the grass right now. Um, and whoever's running the Bobcat needs to keep all four wheels in the ground, but I'm not the one paying for their buckets or tires, so it's not for me to correct them. It is fun to watch. Provides a nice break. But and I think in the Bobcats, the front and the back wheels are tied together, so it's left, right are separated, but front, back are tied. Oh, is this the cash register that I want? This might be worth getting. Mm, oh, it's all the way up in Becker, though. I don't want to drive out to Becker. But it's not the exact one I want. It's just one of the ones that I know works well. which is fine. I gotta pee. That sucks. So, but yeah, I'm just kind of sitting watching the guys. I think Fergus Falls, not in Fergus Falls proper though. Not on Viking Trail. It says Fergus Falls, but I want to say that's Vining, technically, not Fergus Falls. Yeah, they're gonna make the big pile like they usually do. They didn't stake the property lines, I think, like they should have. I think it would have made their job a lot easier. Because here's the DX200. And it's a keyless, which is nice. But it's only half off. Like, if it was cheaper, I'd do it. Tempted to do it. Um, because I would like a cash register at some point in time for my company. I haven't had one. Um, but I should have one at some point. Yeah. How do I sit down and say it in a way? Yeah, I'm glad I didn't try and make it out of there. So if you know how big a Bobcat tire is, it's about all the way to the top of a Bobcat tire. I don't know if I can see because it doesn't angle out that well. But yeah, that guy's he was struggling just from what the plow had pushed. The street plow had pushed, and now like as he was trying to come in, he just sat and you could see where he just spun the entire time. And he's trying to open up enough space for the truck to get and just do big pushes. Because I can't see the numbers on the Bobcat, but it's like an old 5930 or 5960. It's hard to tell. I can't see what numbers it is. Um, but it's like a 60 horsepower Bobcat, and it's doing its best. He's having fun with it. I gotta see if I gotta put ink in my printer right now. But he gets about from the length of the driveway up, which isn't far up to the door of kind of the corner of the house, um, front door area. And you can just see him hit and it just stalls out. And it's tough, but it is what it is. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear it in the background, but he is struggling with that. And he's only taken like, I don't know what size bucket he has, but maybe half a bucket. Oh, he's even doing that. He's even doing the sidewalk. I gotta give him credit for that. But like that sounds funny. Because he's doing the sidewalk too. And he's back dragging it out and doing that. But they actually got that done really quick, about 15, 20 minutes. For a massive um for a massive push like that. Actually, you know what? I want to see something. So minus 1966. That's not right, is it? 1966 would be 60 years ago. Okay. Plus, let's say 18. So that's about 75 years old for the story that I wanted to tell. It should be A because it's not going into another vowel. Oh, this is such a bad story to tell. But yet it's gonna be it'll be it serves as a warning as well. I don't even know if it's appropriate to tell. That's the hard part about it. Uh, is it a church appropriate thing? That's the tough part. People always say that they want stories, but do they really want this story? I've got stories of lighting myself on fire. I've got stories about, you know, what I'm writing about, which is doing flips onto a bed when I was 15 years old, and me and my friend would go back and forth on who would flip onto the bed. And my friend overshot the bed and landed upside down in the chair in the corner of the room, breaking a lamp, huge scuff on the wall. And we didn't find out about it for about a month later. And it serves as a warning of something to not do. It's using me as an example of what not to be. It was great fun in the moment, but what the heck? But I have no clue if that's the right setting or not. I don't know what the camera did. Um, but yet, I think about that a lot. Running towards a chair that we had placed. And flipping onto the bed. Count. I'm not sure if this. I'm not sure it's appropriate, but I think it's funny as hell. I'm gonna include it. I'm gonna use that. Oh, cool. The skid steer went across the street. So where I live, there's not a lot of place to put snow. So what they do is they'll actually plow a few of the houses across the street with a bobcat, back drag everything, put it in the street, and then they move it to the other side of the property because it fits. And no one really cares. So I kind of feel bad for these guys, but they're doing what they need to do. They're getting it done. It's only gonna be gone by next week, Thursday, anyways. But holy crap, that's a lot of indent. Why is that such a wide indent? I don't know why that's such a wide indent. Okay. Even that seems too deep. Clear it. Cancel it. I don't know why this is doing what it's doing, but I'll save it. The snowflake size changed, which is interesting. I feel like I moved the camera position as well. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna bring this over just so you guys can see it. When I sit and I get this kind of thing, whoop, can't do that, can't do that, can't do that. Don't want to do that, don't want to do that. Okay, hold on. How does, I'm gonna report him as spam or scam. Next. So scam to defraud users. Hit next. Yeah. Submit report. And guess what? Whatever the heck your name is, you officially get banned from that. And where is trying to show? Well, clear chat. So yeah, so you get reported right away. I do not put up with it. Um, he will get banned. I've already warned him. Okay, cool. So he is now banned. So guess what? He can sit and lose whatever he was trying to sell. But yeah, I don't put up with it. I just sit and ban your ass when you do that. See, it's keeping up. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. Oh, I'm hungry. I should go get food at some point. I don't know how the rest of the roads are today, so probably not going to. Plow camera. All right. It all looks pretty good. I know he's going. This guy's definitely going south, just because I know where he's at. Yeah, so 29, actually, they're keeping pretty good. We're still under a huge warning. Partially covered. So he's going south too, I think. Problem is, I don't know. Enough. 71 looks good. 29 looks good. Um, he's cruising a good 38. So either he's not doing anything anymore or doesn't matter. But man, there are some really good. Yeah. No, even where my grandma lives, it's pretty good, which is nice. This guy's going. I know this guy's going north because I know that road a little too well. That looks good. That looks good. 47 looks pretty good. Um, can I switch out? Let's see. I want to take winter driving off. Let's see what speeds look. Speeds actually don't look too bad. Westbound vehicle spun. Yeah, even I mean it's 6 o'clock. 20 to 6 and everything looks pretty good. Well, yeah, I mean everything looks great. areas, but yeah, everything looks really good in the cities. It's just up. Whoop. I don't need weather warning. I don't need weather station. I don't need other states info. But yeah, I mean, there's no real traffic to speak of. Winter driving instead. So, yeah. Sauk Center, Swanville. Found out that there's two St. Francis's. This is kind of interesting. Why is that? Oh, that's why. Okay. I was looking at this map and I'm like, why does Walnut Grove sound so familiar? I just never knew. And Little House on the Prairie, Laura Ingalls Wilder pageant. Um, okay. I did not know that. But yeah, so if you've seen Little House on the Prairie, Laura Ingalls Wilder um, was from the city of Walnut Grove. I'm not spending $10 to go see it though. Hate to say, not a huge enough fan of that show. And most of it looks like a gift shop. Um, because nothing quite says come to our gift shop. Like I'm going to charge you $20. So, and some of it you can tell like that they've kind of tried keeping it nice. I don't remember that house on the show. That looks like the storefront, but yeah, just not something. Yeah, I also didn't realize that was on 14. Don't remember what else is on 14, but it's all right. Oh, St. Peter. Okay, so cool. Okay, Kid Rock 71, almost all the way down. Yeah, the snow's just kind of stalled over where I live. And it's not huge accumulations, but 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90 inch. We'll get about another inch before 10 p.m. and then another quarter. So quarters, half, 3, 4, about another inch and a half. So we're probably a majority of the way through it. Um, Maybe I'll throw one of my good shovels in my truck tomorrow. Um, and deal with that. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Okay, I am actually live and going. Only like 20% of the way through this sermon. So, oof. So that Twitch thing that I sat and just reported, they were really fast at that, I have to say. Yeah, so they sat down and they're gonna do something about it because they found it to be in violation as well, which is nice. So from 35, took them about a minute. Took them a minute to say, "Yep, this guy's in violation. Let's kick him out." So that's pretty good. Um, yep. So doing that. Did I just lose a subscriber? Don't know. Do not know. So yeah, having 4 accounts is always fun. Um, yeah. So do held. None. Analytics. Just checking that real quick. Yeah. Not as active as I probably should be with my accounts. Oh, cool. No likes, that sucks, but you know, community held. Yeah. So I should sit down, finish um, doing all this work. Really don't want to. Trying to figure out if this is a church. It's a church appropriate story, but whether or not it's the right story to tell. And I think it's one of those things where it's like because we're looking at the whole of Paul and not just the gospel message that Paul gives, um, it's important. So we'll find out. I don't know. Worst thing is I get yelled at and I have to sit and rewrite it. But I think this is much more appropriate than what I wanted to do, which is good. So, yep, just working on this. Oh, I hate working on these. It's the bane of my existence. And tomorrow's gonna be a super busy day, which I don't want to deal with either. Um, I should sit and write Wednesday's service for next week as well. This train is late as well. And southbound. Yeah. And it's light. I can tell it's light because the house isn't vibrating. Um, and I'm probably only maybe 2 blocks away from the train. Um, yeah, this brings back some good memories of my friend that flew too far, and we had to fix the lamp on. Even 21 years later. Uh, Never heard of that. So sit and do that for right now. Um, Alrighty. I've been going 3 hours. And you guys just see the writing phase of it. You guys don't see anything else. Oh, it's 6 o'clock. All right. Once this water and this coffee's gone, I'm going to stop streaming. I'm going to try and write most of this, get it all printed out for tomorrow. Um, but yeah, most of the time I don't write this small. Uh, It's 3 hours in. I can tell it's towards the normal end of my day. Um, these ops. Getting into the Paul side of it. Seems a bit off today with the trains. It's coming from the south going northbound. No, it's southbound. Huh. Interesting. Um, I hate scam calls. Really hate the ones where it's like, hello, we've been trying to reach you about this loan. It's like, yeah, no, I don't want to deal with a loan right now. Um, if I need a loan, I'll go to a bank, I'll go that I belong to, one of the local banks that I trust, or the credit union that I'm a part of, before I go to you, before I just give my information to someone that's on the phone. Oh, I don't know if anyone has that same feeling. Um, and then it knocks me off my thought process. And yet I can't shut my phone off because I have to work. Okay, I've got audio back. Is it because the battery died? I don't know. I don't get it.